I'm Tom.
And Josh.
And we're here from Liemohn Manufacturing, the super secret labs of Liemohn Manufacturing, to talk about the DOE Barrel assembly product that we have just put together here, and we're still kind of wrapping things up, but we're getting pretty close to release date. First off, we're calling it the DOE, not because we have an affiliation with the Department of Energy or the original manufacturer, whose name shall not be used, some rampant pony company from Connecticut. Can't go into that. First off, let's talk about some of the product itself. First off, the caliber is particularly desirable, I think, because well, it's 9mm. 9mm is inexpensive. You can target shoot with it a lot and get proficient. And as I've always said, you know, people say caliber is more important than shot placement. Well, I say shot placement is more important. Hitting something is more important than not hitting something.
Absolutely.
And so being proficient with the caliber that you have is good. 9mm is as I said, inexpensive, and you can go out and shoot it all day long. It's also available in subsonic, you know, format. So if you happen to have a suppressor, it suppresses well. Our barrels have a chrome lining in them. Tighter tolerances than the competition, generally higher quality. They're machined from 4140 steel. The competition generally has a kind of a poor fit. They are not plug and play. Ours is plug and play. You purchase them pre-assembled. Or if you're really a builder and you want to build something, we'll sell you components. But the competition really makes you go out and look for about 5 different sources to find inferior quality product and put it together. So if you're a do-it-yourselfer and you like to end up with a lesser quality barrel, buy the competition. If you want something that's good for pretty much the same price, buy one of ours.
And if you like wasting time trying to put all that stuff together.
Wasting time. I mean,
such as having to ream this morning in a poorly quality hardened hole.
Somebody gave me a package of parts to put together for them from somebody else, and it took me about an hour because the reamer I had wouldn't cut through the mismatched hardness of the barrel versus the front sight base, and it was really kind of a nightmare. We have many options available. Well, a few options available anyways. Threaded muzzles, that's not something the competition offers. We offer muzzles with half 28 or half 36 muzzle threads, or standard OEM type muzzle threads if that's really particularly your preference. We offer the exclusive Citadel muzzle device, the flash hider. It's a classically styled flash hider, 4 prongs, perfectly suited for pistol caliber or 5.56 applications. Suppressors, as I said, fit very well on these things, and it suppresses pretty effectively. I do have an MP5, and I set them side by side, and they are pretty comparable, I think. Have you shot with me?
No, I haven't shot those specifically, but
okay.
I've heard them side by side before. It's definitely pretty good.
Yeah. So let's go into showing some of the product here. We'll give you some images of what we're making here and some more information. So this is an example of an upper receiver that we manufactured. I don't manufacture the upper receiver. Everything from the barrel forward is made in-house by us, with the exception, of course, of the small pieces, the front sight and the delta ring, all that stuff is easily available. There's no point in having us make those. The hand guards are strikingly similar to the original manufacturer, very durable. We have a sole source agreement with the manufacturer of those, and the front sight is machined from solid pieces of steel. It's very precisely made. It locks up and down solidly. It repeats. No play from side to side. very rigid. Muzzle threads are threaded to Class 3 fit requirements, and work very well with the suppressor. Contrastingly, the competition, which I believe comes from about 4, maybe 5 different sources. This is a customer's barrel brought in to me. The front sight wiggles from side to side about 60 thousandths either way. Now if you do the math on that, 60 thousandths from here to there, from the rear sight to the front sight, equates a distance of about, I'm guessing here, about 8 to 10 inches. You're forfeiting 8 to 10 inches of accuracy by choosing this brand of front sight assembly here. They don't offer thread muzzles. I've seen some people thread these things. They don't allow you a lot of material on there. There's maybe a little less than 3/8 of barrel available for you to thread. It requires hiring somebody to assemble these for you, and I'm no longer going to be accepting parts that we didn't manufacture for that service. You'll have to find somebody else. It took me about, like we said, it took me about 90 minutes to get a pin to go through here, and nearly broke a taper pin reamer in the process. It's not something I want to do. But options available are as follows. This is our Citadel flash hider. Classic design, basic construction, 4140 steel. This one is available in half 28 or half 36 thread pattern. And here is our Citadel flash hider mounted on the gun. It seems to fit quite nicely, I think, with the styling. So we do half 28 muzzle threads, and we leave a little bit of a thread relief back here, and the simple reason is that the suppressors, when they thread up against here, it's good to have a relief so the threads on the suppressor don't butt up against here and cause the suppressor to cock off to one side. Threads are cut concentric to the bore with a mind towards minimizing axial runout. Both of those features are very important for suppressor applications. They will keep your suppressor, or increase the chances, I should say, of keeping your suppressor alive for a very long time. Nothing is perfect, of course, but we strive for the very best. And just to get a visual of how things appear with a suppressor on there, I threaded a half 28 suppressor on there. This is a Gemtech multi-mount that I've used on a variety of guns, including an MP5 and this gun here as well, and Glock. But I'm not doing a Gemtech commercial because they don't make this anymore, as far as I know. Just giving you an idea what it looks like on the gun. So that kind of concludes the introduction of this batch of upper receivers and barrels. If you're interested, you can send me an email at machineguntom4@yahoo.com. At this point, I am not taking any prepayment, any deposits. We are taking names and contact information of interested parties only. Get on the list. You'll be the first to hear about it when they come out. I will tell you when they come out. I am planning on releasing them middle of November. I can tell you right now that the complete upper receiver assembly with all the parts on it, and I think with muzzle threads, I think is $825. The barrel assembly, I don't yet have pricing on it for that, but it will be available very shortly. The Citadel flash hiders are $35 by themselves. With the purchase of an upper receiver or barrel, they are $15 extra. The Parkerized 3-lug muzzle adapters are $70, and I hope to hear from you. And thank you very much. Ow.